Does the world hate and reject you? If not, you are doing it wrong. If the world hates you, keep in mind that it hated me first. If you belong to the world, it would love you as its own. As it is, you do not belong to the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. That is why the world hates you. John 15:18 through 19. Any believer should ask himself, do we really follow the word of God, or are we loved by the world? Does the world really reject us? Does the world really hate us? Well, but before one answers that question, one has to ask, what is the world? The world is not atheists, because atheists are just a small percentage out of population, maybe 1%, 2%. Some of you will be actually surprised to know that the world are religions. We are spiritual beings, and the world is ruled by spiritual powers. So the majority, the world, is spiritual. Then you have to ask yourself, well, what kind of a spiritual? Well, you have Muslims, you have Hindus, you have even Christians, 2.1 billion Christians. That is of the world. And millions of Islamists. That is of the world. Buddhism, Hinduism, millions of people following these broad paths which are of the world. These paths are not the narrow road and the small gate. These are actually the ways of the world. If we follow Messiah truly in the Spirit, we should experience some kind of loneliness to a degree. We should be rejected by our loved ones, by our friends. We should be the black sheep, the weird people that talk about these strange things. They talk about Torah, and they talk about end times, and they talk about all these things that others don't understand because they're blinded and they're walking the world path, the broad path that leads many to destruction. One has to really be honest with himself and herself and ask, am I really following the way, or am I part of the world? God bless you all.